Ladies and gentlemen, I have a guest in the house. So, guest, can you say hello?
Oh, good.
Everything good. You all right, family?
Yeah, man, everything good.
Everything good. All right. So I'm here with my ladies and gentlemen. We have a hour. Hello, Winston. How you doing? Welcome on board. We're live and direct here, and we're gonna start off the show tonight. We're talking about real life situation, what is happening, and stuff like that. All right. If you were following me on Facebook, sorry guys, I'm just sitting up here, then you would see all the discussion that I have been talking about live and direct here. So I'm gonna go ahead now and go forward. Hello Paulette, welcome on board. You can join me also on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube right now, you can subscribe. I'll come on late, but tonight I have to make sure I do it as how it's supposed to be done. I had a long journey last night. I'm coming from Birmingham, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Chantel. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome on board, everyone. Welcome. Join me on YouTube as well. All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm fixing up my YouTube people as well are going. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Outya Show. We're live and direct here inside the studio, and we are gonna do this. We're gonna start on a few subjects. We're gonna start on love and unity. Could you play my song for me, please? And then we're gonna start on love and unity and a whole lot of. So tell a friend to tell a friend. Share the link with me. I know it's a bit late at the moment, but come on. Hello, Cheryl. How you doing? Enough love and respect. Hello, Auntie. I'm gonna do this as quick as possible. All right. I promise that I would bring come on with you guys every Sunday. So I'm gonna make sure I keep my unit and I come on. So listen to this tune from the lyrical faces right now. Pull up again, selector. So pull it up. I want you guys to listen to this tune and this. Come after this, we're gonna start the show live and direct. So stay tuned while I give you more. I have hot topics for you. Hot stuff right now. Listen. Listen. But me I send out a positive message. Me no care about money, no fear me. Chat lyrics for educate on the brain. Get a you don't give it up. Never make the system turn you in a crowd. Hey, I know my light is shining at the moment, but you know, you're coming giving it up live and direct. So I'm fixing up at the moment as I go by, guys, on my YouTube. I'm fixing up my YouTube peeps as I go by. So bear with me, my YouTube peeps as well. Alright, so there we go, live and direct. Hello? Alright, welcome on board now. Are you guys ready? Turn that on, please. Live and direct here at the moment. Okay. So that was your warm up. Welcome to the Outya Show with your host, Princess Britannia, live and direct here, real life situation. This show is based upon where we ask different questions, right? And then we discuss about them. And we do it for 1 hour, and we have 4 questions on the menu at the moment. So would you like to hear my 4 questions? So we have 4 topics that we have. We have love, we have unity, hurt, and parents. All right. And we have questions like about spouse. Things that we always say in a relationship that things could save in. Do spouse say hurtful things that could cause a relationship? We also have would you stay in an happy relationship just because of financial needs, money, and the children and things like that? Whether you're married or you're in a relationship or so forth. All right. And the other one would be parents as well. All right. And unity. And there's a big one I wanted to touch on tonight, which is menstruation. All right. So that was first topic for today in women. Menstruation. Could menstruation end a relationship between spouse, adults, married couple, and so forth? Stay tuned. Join me right now while we continue. Turn it down for me. Okay, stop this for me, please. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna set my camera up for you guys. Bear with me next time. I'll be have more. And my ship is sailing with me here. So I'm gonna put it a little bit over here so you can see what I'm going. Alright, so join me in these topics over here while we discuss. Okay, so can you pass my pen for me, please? Okay, so welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Princess Fisher. We're live and direct here. I'm your host, Princess Britannia. We're live and direct here at the moment. Welcome to the Outya Show, the show where we discuss everything that is happening to us out here, because where we are, Outya. Thank you very much. Sorry, guys. My guest is over the train. Out here. All right, so we're live and direct here with my guest at the moment. We're a little bit late, but we're going to run through anyway. So stay tuned while I give them. So can you say hello to my guest? Hello, my guest. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Princess Britannia show. Welcome to the Outya show, where we were discussing some decisions and some questions and some topics that we have. Are you ready?
Ready, man. Ready like for you.
Okay. So one of the first questions we have, ladies and gentlemen, we touch on it because women, we come with many different problems, and one of the problems, we wouldn't say problem, but one of the things that we have to go through within life is menstrual by senior period, basically your cycle. And there's question that comes up because when a woman senior cycle, there's so many different things happen within that cycle. So the question that comes up around that is, can menstruation cycle stop a relationship or end a relationship? What do you guys think? Please comment down there and let me see your comments. Hello guys, if I don't call the name, just hello, welcome on board. It's very far at the moment where I can't see you, but welcome on board. All right, so we're asking that question at the moment. Can menstruation cycle end a relationship? So, Mr. Lyrica, welcome to the Outya show and welcome. We're talking, real life, down to earth business. We're not gonna pretty up anything. We're mindful of what we're saying because there's a lot of people, who out there, these topics are very touchy and they would not want it to basically touch on some of these topics, which is okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and elaborate and a few things. Each topic we have 20 minutes to go on there, so we can elaborate a little bit more on each of the topics.
Okay.
So as a man, women we go through a little bit. Women go through a cycle of that each 5 days and stuff like that. You're aware of situations.
Yeah, man.
So what do you think about that question that I asked? Do you think that a menstruational problem cycle, it can affect a relationship within spouse, married couples and things like that? Do you think so?
Yeah, it can affect our relationship still. You understand? Depends how far it go.
Yeah.
It can damage our relationship still, isn't it?
But can you elaborate a little bit more for me in what way, more in depth, yeah, it can damage in for example, how?
For example, how?
Yeah.
Well, it's like when a woman come on, then you understand, like maybe she get moods. You understand?
Yeah.
Like bad mood or
That's
bad temper.
Yeah, hormones.
Hormone them. Yeah, I don't know the rightful word, but yeah, them get in a bad mood, and sometimes that can affect them partner. You see me? And sometimes if the man don't really know where I go on, he might go say to himself, why? When my woman I go on with when my wife I go on with, you know what I mean? Yesterday she good and today she does sour. You see me?
Yeah.
So it can cause problems in a relationship. You know what I mean? Without a doubt.
That's true as well. I can elaborate on that as well, because when women do have a cycle, of course they do come with some hormones problem, and that sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, sometimes you're moody, sometimes you're not. Some people have their cycle and it doesn't affect them at all, while other people see their cycle and it's like a whole different level of weakness. So also that as well. And so you said because in the mood, so does how would in depth, let's get a little bit more in depth. How would the mood would affect the relationship, of changes within the woman? Then you would have like lots of arguments or stuff like that.
Yeah, arguments and them things that will go on still, you know what I mean? But it's like like when a woman dip on her period or she come up to her period, there's no sex involved, you understand?
Yeah.
So more times she will shy away from the man, you understand? So the man feel neglect more time when that when that time is due, you see me? Yeah.
What's going on,
Yeah,
man? Why are you? Why am I not getting the peace?
exactly. You know what I'm saying? So
join the
it
conversation.
bring in different moods, you know what I'm trying to say to you?
Yeah.
So it's how well the woman can adapt and work with period, you understand? How good
And
she can
also a
adapt
man
with it.
too, because I think
Yeah.
you take
But when I try to say to your partner, when I try to say to you is like sometimes the woman them don't speak. They don't speak about this situation. It's not a problem still because every woman born with that still.
Yes.
But they don't speak about it because they find it like personal and private.
Yes.
But you know what I mean? Sometimes they need to speak about these things because it can save a relationship. You understand? From a man point of view, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because also I think some of the reason why I'm from a woman, why most women would not basically. Can you hear me, guys? If you can hear me loud and clear, why most women would not basically speak up, and because as we said, it comes in hormonals, different kind of feelings and stuff. So if you're feeling low, like you're not gonna really speak to say you feel low and stuff like that, but you're gonna see. So also I would say, what about the positiveness about it? What can you do to eradicate that then? Because I think it's based upon like understanding.
Communication.
Communication.
Princess, communication. You understand? If there's no communication throughout happiness, sadness, sickness, then it just have a breakdown. You understand?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know if only woman know, but man have look a cycle too. Yeah, man have look a menstruate period or whatever you want to call. You understand? I see what thing, man.
Man have look cycle to say
man have look cycle too.
I think man goes in menopause,
them,
whatever you call it,
man. Yeah, we have it. Make all a month pass and we don't get nothing. You understand? Man, tear down the place, man.
Into joy pass.
Yeah, man, tear down the place, man. You understand? So it's a cycle. It have to release. You know what I mean? Like when Ninja Man say long for release. You understand? Yeah, man, I serious thing, man.
What you're talking into it, oh my God,
yeah,
long to release it.
Yeah, man, I really don't.
Oh, join the conversation, ladies and gentlemen. We're live and direct here, and we're speaking about menstrual cycles. Sorry if I can't call the word properly, but therefore I will go by. We're doing it like a Jamaican in Britain anyway, so I'm have to mix up the Jamaican patois with the Britain. So we are live and direct here. We are staging as we go by. We're live on YouTube and we're also live on Facebook. So we're touching on that. We're just gonna end it up brushing up on that point. Basically, we touch on the negatives and the positives. So the negative is that, like, we would say sometimes the woman doesn't talk as well.
Yeah.
Also, like, we would say to top on that, like, there's ways that you can work around that where the woman and the man the man also can pick up on certain signs, just like you pick up when you cannot basically they can't have, you don't know what's happening with them and stuff like that. You see that they're moving moody. There must be a reason, like, could she be in her period or so forth. And as well, because even as a woman,
but as I said, it's not for the man to guess.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like what's the, it's not for the it's for the woman to talk, isn't it?
But what if something you don't notice, you don't know? Because as a woman growing up here, then that's something like, as a personal point of view, that's something that you learn to go by. You would in the mood and stuff like that, but you don't you recognize that, okay, but you're on a period and stuff, but it's something that you cannot stop or so. But when you actually recognize and actually feeling the way of dealing with it, I recognize it in a different way of, okay, I'm feeling a bit this way. Why am I feeling like this today? Oh, I'm on my period and stuff like that. So you're feeling like this or so forth. So that's a kind of a more personal. I don't know if I'm making sense, ladies and gentlemen, but that's one kind of another way, like to more keen with your body. You're feeling a certain type of way. You're thinking, you know what I mean? You know that you're gonna be on your menstruation today. This week, your date is coming up. You're gonna feel a certain type of way. You're not starting to grow in a certain type of people and stuff like. Even though life goes on
it's how to deal with it. It's how to cope with it.
It's how you cope with it. And also with your partner. So when you and your partner work together, so when you know that it is coming on as well.
Take a break, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And alright, if she start whatever, then you know that alright, she's on her you know what I mean?
You take a break,
and stuff, and also. So yes, that was it. I hope you learned something positive from that for the cycle. So I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear from you out there. Can menstruation stop a relationship? Can women's cycle stop a relationship, end a relationship? Or can it help us to understand our partner a bit more in many various ways? Join the conversation. You're live and direct here at the Outya Show. Real life situation with real life down to earth fact. Things that is happening to Outya, because where we are, Outya. Alright, we live, our live guest is here live and direct. The man himself is Lennox. I can't tell you, you're surprised soon. Live and direct here. Because this is it, you're getting the positive side of a different person right here. I'll tell you more closer to the end of the show. So we say we have 20 minutes intern session. I wasn't gonna come here tonight, guys, ladies and gentlemen, as I said to you, but I promised I will come, so here I am. Okay, so we're gonna touch on another one now, parents and children. And this is a kind of touchy one and stuff. Parents out there, do you think it is possible that parents will love who have more than one children will love their children one more than the other? So parents who have more than one children, do you think they have a special preference? Or not special preference? Do you think they could love one children more than the other? Let's just make it as simple as that. Do you think they could love one children more than the other?
Yes, they can.
How?
They can. Because, for example, you have two sons, yeah? Or a boy or a girl, they don't really matter. You understand? But so like you have two sons now. You understand? One of them bad and one of them good. You understand? you tend to say the mother and father will more love the good one because the bad one just give them too much trouble. But what I try to say to you is not right still. You understand? Yeah. Love is a thing. No color, no balance, no. You understand? In a picky and in a choosy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Love's supposed to balance and equal. You understand what I'm trying to say to you? So it's like if you have children, you can't love one more than the other, but sometimes it will show due to the children's them reaction.
Yeah.
Just like the children, they might love their mother more than their father, or love them father more than their mother.
Yeah.
You understand? In how them feel towards how the parents them treat them. You understand?
Yeah.
So yeah, love is supposed to be a balanced thing. You understand? But sometimes due to the actions of the parents and the children, it kind of unbalance the love, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that you make sense here. Also, there's one thing I wanted to pick on of what you said there just now about children loving their parents and also parents, because little bit vice versa, because as a child, obviously you're growing up, you love your parents and stuff like that. But as a parent loving one children more than the other, you would say if one good or bad, but in that way, you would say yes, you would have more preference of love to that one, but could you really love one more than the other? Or would it be, or should I say then, would it be, because that's your opinion, would it be that basically you like the way this one is or this one are more than the other, or to love, or
well, it's a thing like them say actions speak louder than words.
Yeah.
You understand? So you can say you love them, but your actions speak different.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say to you is the actions what the parents give to the children.
Yeah.
You understand what make it kind of balance or unbalance? We say them love one more than the other.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm trying to say to you?
Yeah.
Is the actions, you understand?
Yeah.
Not so much the words.
Yeah.
You see me?
And what the parents give to the children, what the children, so do you think parents can actually love one children more than the other, do you think? As a parent, do you let me put it to you, as a parent, do you love one children more than the other?
No, I do not.
Do you think that you could have? Are your children how many children do you have?
I have 3.
Are your 3 children the same way?
No, they're different.
Okay, so they're different, but you love them in 3 different unique ways.
Yeah, I love them the same because, as I tell you, the love is authentic love. You understand? So it don't matter whether one good or one bad, you love the two of them same way. You understand?
Yes.
But as I try to tell you, in depth, sometimes the parents' actions might look to the children like, oh, my mother love me more than my father. You understand? Or vice versa. You understand? I love my son more than my daughter.
We're talking about the parents. Could they love the children? Could they love one children more than the other? Not with the parents, that the children around that love the children, love the mother more than the father. Or so, but can a parent love one more than love one children more than the other?
As I try to tell you, it's possible. You understand? It's possible. You see me? But it's due to the actions. I'm
trying to sink this in.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, Miss P. It's due to the actions. You understand?
Yeah.
Where, you understand, the parent might feel say, them love one child more than the other.
Okay,
Due
because
to
of
the
the action of
actions
the children,
of the children, yeah.
About the child.
Right, you
Okay,
understand? But
okay.
deep down, you're not supposed to love
You
one.
don't feel
You're not
feel
supposed to
that
love one
separation.
child more than the other, because
No.
that's unfair. That's
No.
unbalanced.
I know. Do you think
see
that
me?
actually parents out there do that? Love one child more than the other?
Yeah, man. Because them actions show it.
I think. Okay.
You see me?
So parents, you join in and you tell me, could you love one children more than the other? Send your email to Doitlikeajamaican in Britain at the Outya Show. We're live and direct here as we go on. Here we are in the studio, the one himself, Lyrical Facey. We just touch on children. Could you parents, could you love could you love one of your children more than the other? This is a very touchy point here and a very big one. Here we leave what we do in the week. We leave all these discussions on Facebook. We talk about them each day of the week, and then on the show we have them like this. So I've asked this question on Facebook, and this is what two of the person in the discussion they have said. I asked this question. Real life situation. Can a parent who have more than one child love one child more than the other? All right. And this is what one person said. Good question. I love both my children, same level, ultimate. But for me, having the experience of having two kids of opposite sexes, their personalities are completely different, and also their upbringing has been different in relation to the sexes, boy and girl. Are you hearing that, my guest? Mm-hmm. Thinking about it, this in fact highlights that I actually love them the same level, which is unconditioned, as you were saying, as a mother standard, but I also love them individually for different reasons. So in that case, I love one more than the other. In that case, I love one more than the other. I think not. No, so she doesn't. So just my personal opinion. Okay, so his boy. So this person is saying basically she have boy and girl. So and
they come with two. She has said she love them the same.
Yeah, but even though they come with two different
different vibes.
Yeah. In relation to what you were saying as well, maybe the action of the children maybe make you be thinking that you don't love one more than you love one more than the other because of the children now, or you are a parent.
And as that somebody they said them have different them is different sexes and that she have different love for them.
Yes,
you understand?
Different ways.
Different love for them.
But there's
then suppose love. One that they love them build up more than the other one. No. You understand? That means you're scared. You say you love that one more, isn't it? Yeah.
No,
it's a thin line, you know.
I think it's better connection because we have that, ladies and gentlemen, here in Jamaica as well, to where we say, we always used to say, he might love the favorite. Yeah, and they used to say, like, I'm the favorite, or you're the favorite, you're always the favorite, or this or one. Everybody, I think every children think they are the favorite of their parents anyway.
Yeah, I think
their parents let them feel that way. Our parents are very good. Tell me what you think about it, ladies and gentlemen out there. We're live and direct here on the Outya Show, where we talk about real life situation where it's happening. Okay, and that was one of my guests right there on Facebook. So we have another answer to the question here, and the question is: as a parent, can you love one child more than the other if you have more than one children? And this person says, Mom brothers, to tag me for the life. Yes, love your children. It says, love your children, but the love has stages because your children are different in age, life, understanding. Which is true. Some children act like their parents. Others follow their friends. Some children have soul from their ancestors dead and gone. No parent should love one child more than the other, but all parents with more than one child should understand each child has different needs. This should not change the way they raise their discipline nor discipline your children. This stage should remind you that life is precious. Once upon a time you were a child with siblings or amongst other children. Let the past answer the questions. That is very good of what this person is saying here. So he's basically saying
that the same thing then. You can love one more than the other.
Yeah, and in a different way. And also he's saying life is understanding. Some children act like their parents, others follow their friends. Some children have their soul ancestors, dead and gone in them. He said this should not, so he must say no parent should love one child more than the other. But all parents with more than one child should understand each child have different needs. So because of each child have different needs, You know,
show
when
a
you show
different, maybe you
different
show
kind
a
of,
different care or a
yes,
different love, you
and
see
a
me?
different kind of love
Mm-hmm.
to their life and direct care. And you say where they're right. So this should not change the way that you raise or discipline your child, your children. This statement should remind you that life is precious. So always remember that, guys. So sometimes the children can maybe get out of hand and stuff like that. You have to remember that. So what you think? What do you do when your children is getting out of hand? When the children are getting out of hand as well, you know that you can also remember that you were youngsters as well too in yourself. So certain little things you give and take, certain things they don't really give and take. You just have to basically know how to go by as you go by. So thank you there very much. That was two of the discussion there on my Facebook. You can join the daily discussion on Princess Fisher, Princess Britannia Fisher there on Facebook. All right, so that was three of the questions. We're gonna go into another one. How are you doing over there, my guest? Are you ready for another one?
Yeah, man, roll on.
You're getting for the hot one?
Ready,
You're
ready,
getting for
ready.
the hot one?
Ready,
Eh?
man, ready.
All right, there's another one. Can I ask this one now? Okay, this one is very touchy. You understand? Because the people out there, we always say different things, not to just who we close to, but every day we just say things out of our mouth that we don't recognize. So let's ask this question. Can spouse say hurtful things, yeah, that can affect their relationship and to their family? As in, well, like, for example, like, you're getting too fat. You talk too much.
Yes, I am.
Or, every day you just say, so you have too much friends, or,
Mm.
can they say things that can be like become a turn off to the
Of course,
person?
of course.
Could you elaborate, please, for me a little bit more, sir?
It's a good example where you just say, if you have a woman and she put on weight and you say, boy, you get look fat now, you understand? Yeah, your woman just feel that way, you understand?
I'm not laughing about that one because many people,
the woman could have turned around and said, you understand? And said, like, the man I go up on the road and I said, boy, you can't press your pants before you go out there.
Yeah,
you understand?
Brush up.
Yeah, and the man
like
do for feel, yeah, and him do for feel that way, said way, you understand? But the two thing what the man say is the truth. You understand?
Yeah.
You put on weight or you press your pants before you go up on the road. It's the truth.
So that is the question. So how do you eradicate that? From what you said to someone, not letting them feel in any way, because that can make somebody feel a bit maybe neglectful, a bit down, especially if that person do not have high self-esteem already, and so forth. So how would you go about dealing with that? Because I think this could save a lot of relationship, not just with intimate relationship, but also with friends, with families and stuff like that. But I think the way we take things or we receive things on board when things has been said to us, are done to us, or so forth, or in another way. Could you elaborate?
Because when I say like them say the truth shall set you free.
Yeah.
Them say the truth is an offense. Them say the truth hurt.
Yeah.
Some more times still now is like on the same example then. You understand? You say your woman a put on a little weight.
Yeah.
Now suppose you hold that down as a man now and not say nothing.
Yeah.
And the weight just keep on a put on. Because you don't say nothing and she feels everything alright. But deep within yourself, you know say you want to put on weight and you don't really love that. You understand? So it might make you have different actions as a man.
Yeah.
It might turn you off.
Yeah. So so what do you do in that case?
So in that case now, everybody, when we say everybody, whether little or big, whether man or woman, boy or girl, everybody have to stand up to the truth.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Just stand up for the truth.
Okay.
Because once the truth come out, it's just the truth.
But everybody doesn't receive the truth in a good way, because some people is strong enough and some truth to some people, can
well, you just have to hold it down there and not say nothing and spoil your relationship and spoil yourself and spoil your man or your woman or whatsoever. Because the truth is not coming out. So
I know it is easy for you to say that. So what do you think can you suggest into somebody who in a relationship or with others and like, say, things that are somebody with a low self-esteem, because these are the person that will affect. Like, if you think you're too fat or you're getting too fat within your own self, because some people just born with big body, some people are still too mager, they need to put, because there's a lot of people out there who are very slim. We're not gonna say who doesn't really put weight on, and we do want to put, we call it anemic or whatever, you understand? So what would be the best advice to people who, in certain way, who have a bit lower self-esteem and cannot take certain things and who cannot receive these things?
Well, I think they should get some form of help.
What kind of help?
You know, like maybe some little, reassurance, some counseling or something like that. Because the way I see it, if you don't really have strong self-esteem and somebody tell you, say, oh, you look ugly, and you're going to fall down to pieces. You understand?
No, but that's kind of a bit drastic to say, and stuff like that.
But that's how far I'm going. Nobody wouldn't say that, but I'm just saying that's how far I would go with it. If somebody are going to look at me and say, oh, face, you're ugly. We're no business. You understand? Because we know how we looking at the mirror. But some people are low self-esteem, they would have dropped down, pop down, then can't come out of the house again.
Oh, because you say you're looking ugly. Because I think looking ugly, you cannot change that, can you?
No.
You just have to go on, and I think that is just beauty is within, inside and out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have to have self-esteem and reassurance. Believe in yourself and stand strong within yourself. You understand? Don't make no man, no woman pull down your character.
Yes.
You understand? Because see where some man out there big and slabby.
Yeah.
You understand? And the woman tell them, say, boy, you put on weight and your belly big.
Yeah.
You understand? You are breathe and me a breathe or what?
Yeah.
You understand? So sometimes the man will feel a way too. You understand? So everybody, as I say, individually have to stand up strong within themselves and have a high self-esteem and don't make nobody pull down your character and just do what you do. Be you.
So man and woman, you hear that? So join in the conversation. Tell us, do you agree with Mr. Face over here, Mr. Lennox over here? Live and direct. You hear what he says, man and woman. If you don't have to be strong within yourself and try and find that good self-esteem. And if a partner over there and partner, don't hide it from your partners at what Face is saying as well. Tell them, even if they're going to feel away, tell them. And partner, now is the time, and friends and, working colleagues or whatever, now is the time that we can work on receiving things better, in a different way. Because it's not everything you have to receive.
I cut him speak. I when me younger and you just getting a little girlfriend and boyfriend thing. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. Then back in the days though, me tell my girlfriend to write down all the good things about me and all the bad things about me. Yeah. And me do the same. Write all the good things about her and the bad things about her. Yeah. I mean I tell you party. The bad just full up the paper me, I tell you. And the man full up the paper, I tell you. A little piece of good, you see me? Because you have a chance to write it out and get it out. But it give you a chance to fix up. Because all the bad you can correct.
Exactly.
You see me? I try to
so that's a good point. So that's a key. That's an example, guys. You can take that one word. Why don't you and your partner? Let's give you this idea. Why don't you and your partner basically you make a plan. All right, get a piece of paper, write something down, talk about all the good and the bad, that you like about your guys self and relate on it, and then you guys can take that and you guys can learn from that.
Yeah, man, I really
all right. Yeah, so I hope you get something positive from that topic that we have here. Thank you so much, Lyrical. That was absolutely amazing. All right, since I don't go like you, but I like the way that you're reasoning, you have good understanding, and I hope everyone, and I know you guys, everybody out there, you can relate to what's happening right now. This is real life situation that is happening out here at the moment. All right, so we have our next one here, another one we're gonna touch, relationship. So remember we said we're gonna touch love, unity, earth, and relation. Parents, we touched parents already, and we touch love with that as well, and we're gonna talk about earth and unity and relationships. So now we talk about earth. So would you advise someone to stay in an unhappy relationship in a relationship because of financial need, because of children, or because of safety, or because of backup? Would you advise somebody to stay in that unhappy relationship? Or also because of love, because sometimes you're in love, but you're not in a relationship. But then they can say, how can you be I'm happy and be in love at this, unhappy and be in love at the same time? So how do you elaborate on that? Would you advise someone to stay in an unhappy relationship, to stay because of the children, or because of love, or because of financial or else?
Well, Miss Lee, let's take the first thing what you say, yeah?
Yeah.
Would I advise somebody to stay in an unhappy relationship?
Yeah.
Me deal with that point the first. No. Because you know why? That person is unhappy.
Unhappy. So nothing, it doesn't matter.
So it no matter whether the children they are through finance or whatsoever, you is unhappy. So nothing now to make you happy.
Okay.
You understand? So I wouldn't advise somebody to stay in an unhappy relationship because, as I said, first point, you is unhappy.
Yeah.
So you have to find out why you're unhappy.
Yes.
You understand? As I said, enough relationships still come down to communication.
Yes.
You understand?
So we basically now then say that. So that question it open up to all of us. What you say come down to communication. So because the person isn't happy, you find out what they would have would be. Let them. You have to find out as I say communication.
Yeah,
What would make the person unhappy. Yeah. So would you? But then this coming. Let's touch on it. We have three thing on here. We have love, financial, and children. Okay. In some cases, then we say with children. You're not really happy in the relationship, but then the children, they are there. You have some stabilities and stuff like further like them. How would you advise somebody, like that, because it's vital and you understand you have children that is involved in that relationship and stuff like that as well at the same time. But at the same time, as a parent, you're not happy. How do you relate to that? So we're talking about, because the reason why I say that there's a lot of, I'm from Jamaica as well, yeah, and I've seen a lot, and not just Jamaica, so even here as well, I see a lot of that goes on, and I see a lot of people that grows old, yeah, and they're not happy, they didn't even get a bit of a chance to enjoy a bit of happiness of their life, just because they stay, with their relationship because of children, because of money, because of finance, and buy homes together and them things. And also I see a lot of successful people as well who stay in an unhappy relationship also, and do gain money, do gain finance, do gain love maybe along down the line or so forth from that. So it's vice versa. So it depends. So that's why we're touching. I'm having the point. So we have a negative and a positive about it. Are you following me? Yeah, man. So on the children bit of that, how would you elaborate on that? Because that is very vital. Well, let me say, yeah, if you're unhappy in a relationship and you have children, yeah, sometimes the unhappiness can come out and the children them see that. Yeah. So that's not happy. That's unhappy. Yeah. So same time you unhappy, whether the woman or the man, you make the children them unhappy and your surroundings unhappy. Yeah. Because you unhappy. Yeah. You understand? So but you can, let me advise you, yeah, as a father, you can take care of your children outside of the house. You not have to live in the house to take care of your children. Yeah. It's a different vibes from you not living with your children, but you can take care of your children. No, but what if you're living with your children together? You're living, and I'm talking about family inside, because that's why is in a relationship. That's why I say, would you advise someone to stay in a relationship? Because in a relationship, living together and stuff like that. With in the same under the same. You mean like you live with your family? No, you live with your mother, your father, and 2 children. So under the same roof. Mother, father, and sister, mother, father, and 2 children. What do you mean? Like, so me as the children? No, no. What do you mean, mother and father? Me is my father. Yeah. That's not a norm. It's a personal. That's not a norm. Like mother, like a family, mother and father living together with children. Right. Yeah. So in that form, some would marry, some would not be married. Some would just having a fling, or wouldn't say fling because their children is in a relationship. So that's I would say in advice, because you mean in advising, would you advise somebody to stay in that relationship? Because some people would say, oh I have the children and stuff like that, so I have to stay. I can't break up like this because this will mess up the children anyway, or I can't do this or I can't do that because I don't think I will manage with that person or without that person or so forth, or things like that, or that person is the end of my life and so forth like that. So in that sense with the children, how would you advise someone in that term, or how would you take advice, or would you as a person then, I would say then, in sense of as me tell you before, you understand, is like if you're in an unhappy relationship, you have to find out what make you unhappy. Yes. You understand? And deal with that. Once you deal with that, you understand? Then you can be happy. But if you're unhappy and you think about like finance, like you can't move out of the house because you're not financially stable to go and get yourself. No, we're not financially stable yet. We are our children. Oh, with the children then? Yeah. Yeah, that means you can't stay in an unhappy relationship because you're thinking about the children, because you're unhappy. The children is not going to make you happy. Yeah. If that's not the problem. And what if it's something that can be dealt with, but it's not the children? But then in the situation with the children now, will you prepare a future and stuff for them? But as I say, you can still look after your children outside of the home or the house. So ladies and gentlemen, join the conversation. We're live and direct here. We're talking about children and happy in relationship. Would you advise someone to stay in a happy relationship just because of financial gain, or for the children, or for love? Okay, so in the for the children bit, it would be vice versa, we would say, but in between, because children is involved, and as much as we can hear talking on a serious level, and that's and everything that we do in life, it affects people on our everyday life as we go by. We can talk here experience and stuff like that, because and what we basically see that happen out there as well as we growing as well in it. So we know how these things work. But as you said, I would think on that one, you wouldn't advise somebody to stay in an unhappy relationship anyway.
No.
First you have to evaluate that, and you have to find a strength, you have to find a courage and so forth, and you understand, and try break barriers and break things like that, to bring it out of it and find yourself. And I do know it's as easy as me saying this. I do know that there's a lot of people who are out there that we don't even really know about, that they're facing a lot of situations at the moment, who are in a situation that maybe they want to get out of, and they really don't know what they really want to get out of that situation. They're like, we are sitting here talking on a level, you understand? Some are very strong to do so, to get out of that situation, but some are not, you understand? But it's to find the courage. Once you find in everything that you do, find courage. Courage, one of the main thing. You understand? It may be sounding simple and stuff like that, and talk to as many people as you can. You understand about different situations and stuff like that. But don't really talk to too much people, because certain people just want to hear a bit of a drama and things like that, as we'd say in Jamaica. But talk to people. Talk to people and things like that.
As me I said to you, Miss V, me look upon life simple.
Yeah.
You understand? Real simple, because life is simple to me.
Simple.
If a man or a woman unhappy in a them relationship or them family home, you understand?
Yeah.
It's best, as me say, talk about it.
Yeah.
Communication are the key.
Yeah.
Talk about it. You're unhappy. Why you unhappy?
Yeah.
Oh, this is making me unhappy, or that's making me unhappy. And then maybe only can sort it out before either want to take drastic measures.
Yeah, it's true.
You understand?
It's true.
By messing up the children's life or messing up your own life.
Yeah.
Communicate with your partner or with your children or with the household.
True.
And so some people live with them auntie, some people live with them uncle said way, so there's other influences in the house where that person can feel unhappy.
Yeah.
You understand? So they need to talk.
Yeah. So guys, communication is the key. Do not stay in an unhappy relationship or whatever. So what about for love? What if you love the person but you're just not unhappy? Maybe you're not, because what makes you unhappy, as I say, you communicate. Maybe it's the things that this person do, the things that you do, or what if the person is a drinker, is a smoker, or is doing certain things that you don't like, or is into this work or into this company, or you don't like his friends or stuff like that. What if it's just things like that can actually be changed? Because anything can make you unhappy. It doesn't have to be very drastic, or to say you're here unhappy, so whatever. It doesn't mean that your life is going down the hill, or it's the end of the world. No, I'm unhappy. Because what is happiness really? Happiness, I think it is within the moment. You understand? So anytime you can feel a happy moment, ladies and gentlemen, just enjoy it. Because I think happiness is just within the moment. Because you can't really stay happy all the time, because life happens and time goes by. So happiness is within the moment. So you just enjoy it as you go by. But we would say you want it to be in a stable and a happy relationship or a happy surrounding and stuff like that, and that would be more better for anyone, for your well-being and the way of how you go about life, the way of how you live. Anyway, because happiness is the main insurance of life. Is a joy that springs to your heart, that makes you feel good, you live good, make you give it a vibration. So it is good, and it is important to be happy. If you're not happy, it don't make sense you're living. Forgive me to say that.
It's true, but the happiness comes from within.
You have to be, no matter, and like what, and also what makes you happy? Bringing this forward, like what makes somebody happy? And that's one of the main things. You have to understand, like, what makes you happy? What makes you happy?
You have to be happy within yourself.
Yeah.
If you happy within yourself, you make other people happy.
Yeah, but what if certain people cannot happy within themselves? What makes somebody happy? What do people have certain things that affected it? Like me have a long finger, I'm not really happy with it, but if I just go and work with it. So you're laughing, it's not funny. Yeah, every time I cock out, so the finger just cock out, so, and I look into some picture, ladies and gentlemen, some nice, and all of a sudden the finger just cock out like so. Yeah, me not happy with it.
You know why I laugh though?
But me just keep
You know why I laugh?
Yeah.
Like, coming on to the same thing when I say, you're happy within yourself.
Yeah.
Because your little finger now, that is your finger.
Yeah, but you have to accept it.
Yeah, you have to accept it.
Self-acceptance as well.
Yeah.
So accepting yourself and whatever it is, so this a goal I just go right there so you can't turn black. You look and I say, why does it look nice and not black, you know? It's not gonna turn black, it's gonna stay gold as well. So you understand self-acceptance, and that is the key. So join in the conversation, ladies and gentlemen. We hope that you are enjoying and you're hearing us loud and clear. So we touch on love, we touch on earth, we touch on parents. So, and one more last thing, we're gonna touch on unity. Oh, first, wait, Mr. So what about financial and happiness?
Before we touch about financial, happiness comes from within.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you determine that one.
Simple life we depend right now. Simple life.
And we say about health. What if you're in certain health in a health situation where you have certain you maybe have cancer, you have liver disease, you have all kind of different stuff like that same way, and then you're in a relationship with someone, you're not really happy with them, but at the same time you have to be with them because you're gonna need your help and in a certain way. Like, how do you relate to that person as well out there? Because there's a lot of people out there as well who are very disadvantaged in many different ways, and they actually do need help in certain way, but there's no one to help them, and they cried out a lot. A lot of times, over here, a lot of people I see, even by just passing on the road, I see a lot of people most time, with their pushchairs and stuff like that. I would really like sometime like but you don't really want to get too feeling intimidated with them or stuff like that. In a sense, like thinking, oh, what? Because why? Because you see me, you want to help, and stuff like that. So, what about people who's in that situation, who are in health situation and unhappy, but then they have to stay in that situation be with that person?
Boy, I tell you, it's rough, You understand? Yeah. It's rough. Because when you have happiness, you must have unhappiness. When you have good, you must have bad. When you have sick, you must have health.
Yeah.
You understand the opposite? You see me? So if you're there with a man or you're there with a woman, and due to circumstances, you understand
welcome on board.
That person gets sick or have a bad accident or disabled or something. You understand? You know it's not the same person where you did meet, but. If you love that person, you just have to just love them for who they is. Whether they have 1 foot, 1 arm, or whatsoever. You see me? You just have to love them for who they is. But it's very hard to cope with. You understand? Very hard. But it's something where if you want to do it as a woman or as a man to your partner, you're going to give him or she your best. And that is love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whether they're in a wheelchair or they can't walk or they can't talk or... You see me? Them need your assistance to help them cook food or bathe them or, you see me? Them kind of thing. You just have to just kick in. You understand? As a man or as a woman.
And this is when humanity comes in now. So it's whether people someone is an unhappy relationship or not. But then that's always, you try to do your best beside by a person no matter what. But as we would say, people who's in a relationship and other you have vulnerable people in that situation as well too, who are within relationship with people who are out there who are in vulnerable situation, who are sick and who need help and stuff, and the person they feel guilty of keeping staying with that person or staying around and helping them in a sense that they can't do better because of certain situation and stuff. So it's vice versa as you go by as well with both. So it's all about so how would you figure with that one? It's all about a bit of humanity. We would say that you come
and I don't think we should use the
humanity. As you go by when it comes to in health and things like that. Like I feel guilty a lot of time. I go out of my norm and out of my way to help some people who, see less fortunate than than certain level that where I know they would not want it to be and stuff where I can leave out of my way for help and do certain things and I do it and stuff like that and just because of of humanity. So it's not because of love.
The greatest thing is your help,
Yeah.
Tell you that the greatest thing is your help.
Unhappiness within to stay with somebody who is healthy, who is unhealthy, who's sick and need help in happiness. That one is kind of a bit hardish, as I say, come down to humanity.
Yeah, man, come down to care, how much you care for that person,
Yeah. Definitely. So, ladies and gentlemen, you join in the conversation. We're live and direct. We have one more conversation to go, and we're now finished. We touch on love, we touch on unity, we touch on we touch on parents, we touch on hurt, and now we're gonna touch on unity. I said unity before. So one of the questions I asked, within the community, would unity be a more beneficial to the community when it comes to people the community, the industry on a whole and stuff like that? You think, and as a person, as family, would more unity within the community, the family and stuff like that helps within the community?
Yes, of course. Unity is number one. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a question. Any unity there right now in the community? Is there unity? You see any unity where you live?
Well, there's unity, and then there is things that I can see that is getting that can get better, that people can come together and unify with. There are things out there that I see people are not in unified with, and I think if we do so more, then
Like what?
that a lot of things like into circles and family, entertainment, and just the community and the whole of the building. Like in family, there are so many different ways that I can see a brother and sister that can come together and build a better, more, future, or a mom and a dad, even though if they're not together, you still can come together, unify, because unifying brain and unifying things together, that is something. Also, you understand? So it's different. And then an auntie and a cousin or uncle, instead of watching face or watching each other, we do that like in Jamaican in Britain, and I'm talking straight. You understand? Also, would say in the entertainment and stuff like that, basically, there's so many different ways, there's so many segregations and stuff like that, even though we know that has to continue, it's always there. But I think that also in younger within people, there's a lot of unity that can come together and make ends move and make shift move. Instead of sometimes aiming for the higher industrial side of it, there's so many things that people can come together and do. There's in our industry as well, like in the dancehall industry, in the music, you have photographers, you have mixers, you have soundmans out there, you have interviewers, you have hosts, you have cameraman, you have video man, you have picture man. There's so many things that people can, come and do, and that's one of the things that is happening even dancehall right now, because unity is one of the main things, and we need to unify together, because people used to normally call up when other people dance, used to keep just to say, oh, to be malicious and stuff like that. And when you be malicious, then other things can happen from malicious act, because when you're thinking you're now earth, that's one more name inside the council underneath dancehall. And the more you call up, is the more name in the council underneath dancehall. And then when that build up, when that build up now, both good and bad, and even you, that there's not gonna be no more place to rent, no more places to go and things like that. So I think more unity around, we are not up stop no malicious, against each other and things like that, and come together some more. Also within the industry also, I think there's a lot of people that can work together and stuff like that and make it happen. Understand? And not just in the entertainment, that's just in dancehall as well. Because I go out in other different ways and different cultures, and I can see it as well. I think it's a everyday thing that happen out there that people don't unify together. But what we're doing now, we're thinking about the positives and what the outcome can be. So if we more unify with certain things, we can have a better surrounding, better communities, entertainment industry, as I said, also, and with family as well. We can have a more better impact, because that will be growth and well-being for children, even you as a parent as well. We learn from, doing that for the best of the children and things. Go on, you were saying.
So unity.
Yeah.
You understand? Is a great strength from you have it.
Yeah.
Because like all my parents, them generation when they first come to England. Yeah. A partner them true.
Yeah.
I mean,
unity.
To buy house.
Yeah.
I try to tell you.
Yeah.
Partner them true if you buy house.
Yes, people.
You understand? So unity did there. When you show a partner, nobody no more than nobody. Everybody just show them hand, and every month end somebody get them hand. You understand? That is unity in the community.
But why do you think we don't have that unity no more now?
Because everybody is for themselves.
But why have everybody get for themselves from before? People wasn't really for themselves.
No, there was more unity. There was more unity.
If a man get a new clocks at Jamaica, here, so when you get a new clocks, daddy, you marry that tomorrow morning when you come out, you will come from foreign. Like when you come out, you say, boy, I fits for I get the clocks on this, and everybody got look for fits for clocks tomorrow.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
If you
Everybody
have a runner,
been happy.
Yeah, if you have a runner, a woman who have a daughter or a son who is a runner, the whole community is out. Praising that runner, pushing that somebody forward. If somebody's an artist and they're gonna bust from down there, everybody shout for you and burst for you for that community.
That's a unity.
Where is that unity gone? Where is that love gone? We need to bring it back. What do you think eradicate that? What do you think that wipe that away?
Why, it's a whole heap of breakdown, whole heap of breakdown. Whole heap of breakdown. How we get from unity to no unity. You understand? Sometimes it's all, it's all selfish. You understand? Sometimes it's selfishness. Sometimes greed. Sometimes, selfishness and greed. Sometimes you just think about yourself.
Yeah.
You understand? So when you think about yourself, you can't think about unity. You can't think about you help your brother or your sister. Because you think about yourself.
And you know, at this time and days, it teaches people to think about themselves as well.
Yes.
But you have to think about yourself in any way sometimes. But still, you can still have be unified same way and thinking about yourself.
Of course.
You understand? You're thinking about the same, the goodness of what you want for yourself. The same thing for others.
So I tell you the first
thing.
The first thing of unity, to me, you understand, is to talk to one another.
Yeah.
Even see your brother up on the road and your sister up on the road and say hello, Heal them up, go on, morning, evening. When they are Jamaica, I'll be a manners out there.
Yeah, you're alright.
You understand?
Know
Good
the person
morning.
to say hello to the
person. You don't have to know somebody to say morning or afternoon or good night.
No.
You understand? Manners. You see me? And unity.
Yeah.
And it make you feel comfortable.
Yeah, respect. Respect shows in different
kind of
way. No,
but that not there again. Yeah, heal a man. What, me know you? You see me? Yeah, heal all the system. Yeah, heal the system. She just cut her off of you. You see me? How are this? What that, man? You see me? Yeah, no unity not there again.
So more unity in the community, guys. So I would say first hand would be unity between us and all, like person to person.
Yes.
Say I to each other, recognize
that's the first thing.
Take your head out of the phone. What irregulate that as well? Do you think sometimes the media, would you say the media?
Let me try to tell you a whole heap of breakdown, man.
Fashion, all us more come right down. We have to take note of all these things now and start, open up our eyes to more different things. There's certain more things matter. I think it is that we value the other two things around. We value vanity more than humanity, and that brings no unity. So when we have to start value back ourselves, back again, then we bring back the unity around. What do you
hear this line here? Human technology I take over human.
Human technology taking over human.
Yes, man.
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Outya Show. We are live and direct here in studio with the man himself, the one and only lyrical facey. Remember I said we're gonna Lennox. Hello, guys. How you guys doing there? I see your art coming up. Thank you guys so much. And if I'm not logging in with you guys, just bear with me as I go by. We're having a good talk here on the Outya Show. We have few minutes to go now, and we are out of our hour. I'm thinking. Well, we are live and direct. Let me see over there. All right. So we have few seconds to go, 57 minutes. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Princess Britannia show. It was live and direct, the Outya Show, real life situation where we talk about real life. The man over there was Lyrical Facey. Most of you guys may know of him from an artist on there who we've been promoting. There's so much more coming from him in that way. And I want you to hear this tune from him soon called Get a Youth. And while we're preparing for that one, I may come and share a little bit of my tips with you very carefully before we go. So few things that I love and share, few of my beauty tips that I share is 57. So we have 8 minutes to go. Hello, Belinda. Hello, Tanya. Hello, Andy. Hello, Pinkett. How are you guys? Hello, Margarita. Hello, Troy. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTube. Look up yourself. So we have 58 minutes, 2 minutes to go. So we're gonna share beauty tips quickly. A part of my beauty tips that I like, guys, is basically the shea butter. I love shea butter. It helps with my skin. And as for makeup, we have two makeup here. We have Iman and we have Iman and we have MAC. Which one is your favorite? Last night I went to an event and I used both on my face. Now tonight I'm using Iman. So please tell me, what are your favorites at the moment? My favorite perfume, White Diamonds, is not here today. Next week I will share a little bit more with you. I just want to say thank you guys so much for joining me here, and thank you to my guest Lyrical Facey. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, man.
It's been really it was nice. Thanks for the reason.
Yeah, enough love and respect, and it was really a pleasure to have you here as well. You touch on some good points, that we would really like to discuss and talk about. So I hope you guys enjoy that here on the live show with me, Princess Britannia, live and direct. We will do it again, same time, same place here. So all you guys on YouTube, it's been a 1 hour. Could you play the song for me, please? Now we have say, how many minutes? 16 seconds. Let's go. Get a youth, turn it up. Wardrobe from Princess Britannia Couture Stylist. Remember to subscribe, guys, and thank you guys so much for joining. Happy Jollywood, we like a Jamaican in Britain. Don't give it up. At the World of Come Promotions, live and direct here at the moment as we speak. Stay tuned. Yeah. When you come and see that banner, you don't know how the world will come. Stay tuned. All right. Ship sailing. Stay tuned. How the world will come. Join us next time, next week, as we do this. Lyrical facing on them. You see. Unity of strength, and we know that. So when you see your brother, you feel that. We don't want no more of your gun. Look how much look at you, them get. This is the dance session. One every day I beat rum, but we up in the studio, I beat some drum, yeah. One day, we know we are gonna make it. Yes, we're going. Thank you guys so much. Turn it down for me, please. Oh, I'm gonna say turn it down, but I wasn't hearing. Yeah, the end of it. Love you. Thank you guys so much for joining. God bless you all. Thank you for joining the Outya Show with Princess Britannia and my guest, Lyrical Facey. You wanna big up your fans or everybody out there, Lyrical Facey?
Yeah, man, big up everybody, family, friends. Family and friends and fans, you know? East, west, north and south. Don't know how we say border to border. Want them boy, you know?
Straight up and down. You hear that? So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Bye. And join us next time while we do this again. Outya, the live show. Everything, the real life session. What is happening? Outya. We talk about everything that is affecting us. Outya. Because where we are, Outya. Alright? Stay tuned for all more. At the World of Come, Princess Britannia Production.